What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review on Love and Hip Hop New York, season 4, episode. I don't remember. I know when I get ready to post a motherfucking video. What is up, y'all? Love and Hip Hop has been gone for the past 3 weeks. This is tomorrow will be the last day of 2013, and I must say that I'm glad that this motherfucking year is over because it's been very miserable, very stressful, and I mean I'm so glad to have a new beginning. Not saying like the regular people that a new year, new me, new beginning, all that bullshit. I'm just saying I'm just ready for this year to be over so we can go into a fresh new year. Even though I'm not gonna be excited about it because I'm about to be 25 in February, but you know it is what it is. But let's just get into the video. While I'm happy that Love and Hip Hop New York has finally returned, I just want to say that I'm ready to get to the reunion now because Love and Hip Hop New York is already becoming trash yet again, and it's becoming to be too much like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They need another edge. I'll be glad when Remy Ma gets out of jail and maybe then Mona Scott Young can, call her and contact her and bring her to the show. Because I need Remy Ma to put Rashida in her place, and I need Remy Ma to put somebody like Erica Mena in their place. Even somebody like Amina in their place or somebody like that. I just want to see that happen. But let's get into the video. This episode starts off with Joy and Tahiri, and because Tahiri was at Fashion Week, and I must say that Tahiri is a fine bitch. She got a nice body and everything like that. But her and Joe are very annoying to me because of the simple fact Tahiri loves Joe way more than Joe loves her. Tahiri is there for Joe way more than Joe is here for Tahiri, and I just think that Tahiri deserves so much better. And all last season I was ragging on Tahiri. I couldn't stand Tahiri, but after seeing the therapy session that she had with the therapist and Joe, I do feel like she deserves a little bit more than what she's getting from Joe because of the simple fact that Joe really don't give a fuck about her, and he don't give a fuck about her feelings, because if he did, he would be doing half of the bullshit and half of the trifling shit that he does do. So with that being said, Tahiri, just keep it moving. Fuck Joe. He ain't nobody. I will say that, and I'm kind of glad that I seen Joe because this is the first time in a minute on this whole season that we didn't see Joe Budden. So it was nice to see him back on the show. So then we get into Amina. She meets up with her sister in Central Park or whatnot, and she talks to her. She says that she misses her and how she wishes that she was there because she don't really have nobody to talk to and she's all alone. She gets into talking about the situation between her, Shitty Feet Guns, and Tara. And I will say this, I'm really getting so sick of Amina and this whole I didn't know, I'm so confused, this bullshit ass act that she put on. Bitch, you knew, and you're not motherfucking confused. You knew what the situation was when you decided to lay down with Peter. You knew what the situation was when you decided to accept his hand in motherfucking marriage. Bitch, you knew that, so stop acting like you didn't know. Like this whole little act that she trying to put on, this innocent act, you already knew about it. And then on top of that, when Tara finally did find out, I'm his wife, it ain't nothing fake about that. Bitch, you knew it. And you were gloating about it the entire time you was sitting there talking to Tara. Bitch, you knew. So fuck you. It's really hard to feel sorry for your dumb ass. And I'm not feeling sorry for you because you dumb as fuck. You always talking about how confused you are. You 30 years old and you acting like Portia Stewart from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And everybody knows that I love me some Portia, but bitch, both of y'all need to have a scene together. As a matter of fact, y'all don't, because both of y'all are airheads to be 30 years old. Like, what the fuck? For real. I'm 24 and got more sense than that bitch. Erica and Sin said, I can't find my lotion. Can I just take this peroxide and just drink it? Because these bitches are icky. Like, they have a big ass ick factor. Like, they look like they sisters and the shit ain't cool. So, fuck Erica and Sin. I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna talk about them. We get into Kay and Tara, and she comes to Kay for advice. Despite the fact that Kay has had her own issues with relationships and whatnot, she is the perfect person to come to because even though she has had her own, problems with, J.R. Smith and Lance Stevenson or whatever, she's always the good person to come to with advice because every time she gives these girls advice on this show, it's always some real shit. And it's like she's trying to steer them in a better direction than she was going in. And she gave Tara some advice about Peter and Amina thing, and she even told her to go in guns blazing hell. I mean, you a woman scorn, go up in there with your Timberlands on, put your hair up just in case a bitch want to get bucked with you. I'll tell somebody the same damn thing. You got to be prepared for situations like this. You never know what's gonna go down. I mean, like K. Michelle said, she don't be, she don't even stay with nobody for 13 days or along 13 years, so she don't know what that's like. But at this point in time, Tara got to move on, and she do, because I read her last time Love and Hip Hop New York came on. She was looking like a complete fool, but tonight she was winning tonight. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She was winning tonight. But I love Kate and Tara's relationship. Everybody says that, how are they friends? Well, K Michelle already said that her and Tara were friends, because before the season started, she said that was her girl and that Tara is the show. And Tara pretty much is the show, in my opinion. Her and Yandy and K Michelle, they are the show. I love those three in the same scenes together. I like them as friends and whatnot. So it is what it is. This next scene with Erica and Rich and Wyclef Jean, the song was trash. I don't give a fuck. Next topic, oh yeah, but before I get into the next topic, did y'all just see how when Rich got her the song with Wyclef Jean or whatever, her ass hopping all up on Rich lap, kissing him and shit. But yeah, you love sin. Bitch, please, you ain't gay. You are a greedy ass bitch that's willing to do anything you can to have a one body next to you. You ain't gay. You ain't even interested in sin within the least bit. So fuck you, bitch. You are not gay. And stop using the LGBT community as a way for you to have a storyline to stay on the show, bitch, because you ain't gay at all. So we get into Amina and Peter Gunz. They talk about a song, and then the song is whack as fuck. I guess it's all about her and Peter's relationship, whatever it's about. The motherfucking song whack. I don't think nobody want to hear it now. Amina already, all these other songs her ass has performed on the show was all good, but this shit is whack as fuck. Nah, I don't know. So then while they sitting up here talking about the song, that's when Tara walks in. And the only thing I got to say is, not only is Tara and Amina sharing the same dick, but they also sharing the same fucking hairstyle. Isn't that ironic? And isn't that crazy? And isn't that funny as a motherfucker? That was funny as hell. So so when Tara comes in and she basically says, tells Amina what the business is, Amina tries to get snippy with her and try to throw insults at the fact that, this isn't the first time that Peter did this to Tara. Bitch, you got a whole lot of nerve to sit up here and try to throw stones at a motherfucker, bitch. You really got a lot of nerve talking about, oh, but you didn't know, but he wasn't faithful to you anyway, so why would you stay with him? Bitch, you see he ain't being faithful to you, period. So who are you to throw stones at this bitch? Granted, Tara was dumb as a motherfucker to be staying with somebody like Peter Gunz, because in my opinion, Tara big-headed ass is cute, and she can get any type of man she wants to get because of the simple fact, I think she does, outside of the fact that she was with this dumb-ass, bum-ass nigga for 13 years of her life and had 2 kids by him, I do think that she's smart and got the beauty and the brains to find her another man, because she deserves one. Let Amina have this motherfucker. Amina had the nerve to sit up here and try to comfort Tara and her as a woman or whatnot, but then she can't see her own situation. Bitch, please. And then she was like, when Tara was like, well, he's not being faithful to you. Amina is stupid as fuck to sit up here and think that Peter was gonna change for her. Bitch, the same way you get him will be the same way you lose him, you dumb bitch. Have you not thought about what the fuck Mimi, Jocelyn, and Stevie J went through on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? I'm sure you've seen the show before, bitch. The same way you get a motherfucker, the same way you can lose him. Just like how you slept with him while he was with Tara, it's the same way your motherfucking ass gonna lose his ass. So it is what it is. So when she asked Tara how does she know, Tara was like, she just sat on it. I just sat on it whenever I wanted to. When I say I fucking died, Tara didn't give a fuck. Tara took K Michelle's advice, and there was completely no motherfucking fucks given, period. She walked in there with no fucks given, and she left with no fucks given. And then Amina with that German ass cry, sounding like a damn fool. She got mad and she ran out. Then she came back and asked Tara, can she have a word with her husband? And Tara was like, sure, and maybe then, and hopefully one day I'll stop fucking your husband. I'm sorry, it was fucking funny because of the simple fact, I don't give a fuck. I'm glad that Tara is getting this, because she, in my opinion, she won on this fucking episode. Like, she pretty much did. Like, I don't feel sorry for Amina at all. Amina was being a smug bitch. She was acting like she was confused and like she was innocent in the situation, and I'm fucking glad that she's getting all the pain that she fucking deserves. I mean, Tara ain't no better because she's stupid as hell. Because just a few weeks ago she was talking about taking, bragging about taking Plan B pills and sitting on them whenever she felt like it. But this whole thing was fucking funny. It ain't me being biased. I just don't like Amina, and I just feel like she deserves all of this because she didn't give a fuck about Tara's pain when she told her that she was his wife and there wasn't nothing fake about it. She didn't give a fuck about her. So why the fuck should Tara buy any fucks to give about Amina's situation? I wouldn't. I really wouldn't give a fuck. So Erica and Rich meet up again, and like I say, they're annoying as fuck. And Erica's sitting up here crying about Rich and why he ain't doing what he's supposed to do for her. Bitch, make up your mind, because you can't have your cake and ice cream too. Either choose the sausage or choose the tuna fish. Which one is you gonna eat, bitch? For real though, because I just don't understand why you up here stringing Sin along, your little sister Sin along, and then you sitting up here trying to get on top of Rich and talking about everything that Sin give you. You wish it was Rich that was giving it to you. You are an insensitive ass bitch who don't know what the fuck she want. Deal with that. So I guess it's Tara's birthday, and like I said, I love these three together. And K Michelle was like, well, you talking about how you over him, but the next thing you know, you gonna give him something later on at night. And just like K Michelle said, you can't be over somebody when you on top of him. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. That is the fucking truth. I can't agree with that enough, because if all of us have been through a situation where we talking about our ex or whatnot, and we talking about how we over them and this and that and the third, but then, you know what I'm saying, we up here fucking them, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with them, doing whatever we want to with them because we still love them, we still yearn for them, you know what I'm saying? So I understand completely what she's saying. That ain't no lie. She ain't tell not one lie on that one. So Erica met me up with her friend. I don't know if he gay or not, but they sit up here talk about Rich and Sin. And I'm just over her crying about this shit. Girl, shut the fuck up. Your ass been eating tuna fish for months and now you crying over Rich, you greedy ass bitch. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. The last thing that night was Peter and Amina. Peter trying to make things right with Amina, and he buys her flowers and shit, and she don't want them. And you know what I'm saying? She throws the flowers down, but as we saw the preview of next week's episode, it's pretty much certain that Amina's gonna take her ass right back to Peter Guns, just like I knew she would, but it really doesn't matter. So with that being said, y'all, this is my review on Love and Hip Hop New York Season 4 episode whatever. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/Mr_Sis_G. Follow me on Instagram at rebellious_Scotty, and follow me on Facebook at Team Scotty. This will probably be my last video of the year, and y'all will see me back next week for my reviews on, because I do plan on doing, y'all will continue to see reviews from me on Real Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop New York, but y'all will also be on the lookout to see some reviews from me on Being Mary Jane and The Haves and Have Nots. I do plan to review both of those shows. So with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.